Okay, I should be joining.
Yeah, see, he changed colors. He does it on command. It is time. So whatever happens, I'm voicing the prince. Do we do second or first turn? Just second turn?
Yeah.
Okay, short game. Do we skip?
Yeah, skip.
Skip. Oh, I get first choice. This is great.
I mean, you started it.
Oh, is that what governs it?
I want Oz though. Boy.
I want to make a joke. There we go. That's how you spell it, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Frambo.
Then I'll be Mr. Midnight.
Ooh. What stupid name? Well, I usually call Fran. Well, I usually call Vicky.
Correct.
I usually call Vicky Fran, cause she's a Frankenstein, and I like her a lot. She is a precious bean.
All right.
Frambo is also a good game.
It is a very good game. Ow! 22 question mark?
Every time.
Damien is great.
I remember when they all had teenagers, and they were like, wait, we have drugs and sex in this game, we can't do this.
High school goes a little longer in the monster world.
Yeah.
Calculus to Hewlett Packard. Oh. Is it weird that Damien and Scott are probably my favorite?
No.
I intentionally didn't use the word gay because it is.
There's a mod that adds sense from Undertale to this game.
Who knows? There's always something wrong.
That's amazing.
Hardly.
I haven't even played Undertale.
Let's see. PhD in bullshit. Yes, yes. Delicious, delicious bullshit.
Let's start!
Did I mention I want to voice the Space Prince whenever he shows up?
Yeah, you did. You also need to do the narrator, I guess.
I mean, mostly we should probably just narrate our own
just
events.
Read your own events, yeah.
Except for the prince, because that's me. I won't let anyone else. You get a chance to produce a movie. The most influential Russian novelist of the... What is this? 21st century? Is that how you say that? Because there's a letter for 20. I've gone nuts. I don't remember anything from last
10 plus
night.
1 plus 10, isn't that 110?
No, because there's also a letter for 100.
Oh right, yeah. So it's 21.
So I think it's supposed to be 21, but there's a letter for 20.
That's probably the
So
joke.
this makes no sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. Two cool guys. They don't give a fuck explosions or something about superheroes. I'll just go with Russian novelists.
Let me see.
Soviet anthem starts playing. Hell March remastered.
I like yet somewhat relatable girl who's always stating she's a mess.
Apparently Russia is fun. A distant relative you didn't even know has passed. You have to attend their funeral, but you're super hooked binge watching the 7th season of The Office. Let's see, from now on, every time a family member asks you why you didn't attend, just say you know and wink. I was a flamingo all along. 'Cause I'm a flamingo.
Such vivid colors.
I'm so bold.
I'm smart.
And such a what would the most appealing most appealing in a love? Big horn. Kawaii eyes. That's Fender. That's the princess, isn't it? I think this is Liam. I think I'll go for Liam today. Big horn, instant pick. I'm feeling like a Liam day. Lyrics to all Disney song.
I'm doing lyrics to all Disney songs because yes.
Obscure 80s movie trivia, go.
I got Miranda twice. Guess I'm going for Miranda.
Wait, I think I had a list of...
Okay, so my creativity is in the absolute freaking dumps.
And you need that for Liam.
I need that for Liam, yes. Quite a bit as well. I guess before someone steals the spotlight from me.
Yeah, you should probably just do the auditorium every time.
Yeah. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. It will be remembered for generations. To creativity. You find Liam storming out of the dressing room, still wearing his very fancy costume. He goes straight to Vera, where she sits in the audience, as usual, judging people. You've got to help me, Vera. Arts is in jeopardy. Help you? Please. I signed up to be a dramaturge, specifically because it allowed me to critique people without doing any real work. You may return to your calculated apathy immediately after helping me sign underground supergroup Yogurt Resort to score our play. You want the Yogurt Resort to score our play? The ones who did Help Me, I'm Drowning in Tractors? I hate to admit it, that's actually a very cool idea. The fact that someone besides me knows about Yogurt Resort only makes me slightly less excited about this plan, which should tell you how important this is to me. How are you going to pay for that, though? That's exactly what the director said. Everyone is trying to smother my artistic spark beneath the boot heel of capitalism. It appears that I must make some concessions to the invisible hand of the market if I am to realize my dream. Yes, I definitely want this to happen, Liam. We just have to figure out how. Have a bake sale with cocaine instead of baked goods. Or tell them we're all orphans and that this is a charity event.
First one's probably fun.
This is a hard one, isn't it?
I think the first one is fun.
I mean,
I am pretty fun. I mean, for some reason, I feel like... Wait, I do also get, like, hard points with whichever one I pick, right?
And
I mean,
it'll
everyone.
it'll just be for.
I think everyone at least moderately likes cocaine, right? At the very least.
Only lunch will be picking a side. This will be going with who you are currently in the route for, which is
Okay.
defaulted for Liam.
Okay, okay. So it's either fun or create. Flip. So
Oh,
smart.
smart.
Apparently it's smart.
Even better.
Good enough for me. I just
Okay.
needed to be not creative and not charming.
Cocaine's only for geniuses.
Yes, only smart people use cocaine. If you want to get through high school exams, cocaine.
Please don't listen to
Oh,
him.
of course. This will require only a minor adjustment of my underground criminal empire. I mean, what is a drugs?
What is it?
Why do I make Vera sound more like Nosferatu?
Yeah.
No time for feigned innocence, Vera. This is about art. The two get to work, smuggling kilos of cocaine across the border and using it to make powdered donuts.
Oh, wow.
Soon, almost everyone at school is hooked on cocaine. Most of the actors quit the play to focus on their addiction. That's fine by Liam, though. You really just wanted Yogurt Resort to come and play. And they do! Sure, some people get their lives ruined, but sometimes somebody's gotta suffer for Liam's art, right? How about Liam suffer for Liam's art?
Sure.
Boy!
Sure.
I love hearing Prosy.
I want to be. So the gym is bold, right?
No.
No, Jim is charm.
Bathroom.
The bathroom is boldness.
Because you give no
I'll
shits.
go to the bathroom.
Because you give zero shit.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn.
He says, suing his jacket.
By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give zero shits, but you gain +2 boldness. I'm so bold.
Why would you not shit in the bathroom?
Because I don't give zero shits. That day you didn't expect to find a fucking wild griffin in the toilet. The creature is wrecking everything in a very griffinly manner. You can only assume that this thing's natural habitat isn't high school bathrooms. You realize you are not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation. I'm starving to think this maybe wasn't a good idea at all. Damn, this thing is crazy. How is this happening again? Our plan was perfect this time. What voice was I doing for this guy? I forget. Next time we should try with the brie cheese instead of the Gouda. I think that's what drove the Griffin crazy. Let me take a note. B-R-I.
Smoked
Damien.
Gouda, though.
Is it brie cheese or bright cheese? Not now. We need to do something about this Griffin. Or we're gonna get fucking expelled. Hey you, come help us. We're gonna calm this thing down. There comes a time in everyone's life when they need to deal with a wild Griffin. That time for you is now.
The future is now!
The future is now. Play spaghetti, you knew it wasn't gonna be useful. Okay, to
I
make
do
the
like
Griffin
spaghetti.
respect you. The only way to beat you. Radical hip hop battle? Oh. I'm not creative enough.
Nope.
Yeah.
You
Spit
suck.
some mean rhymes over sick beats. The Griffin looks at you, and he destroys you. I should have known that was creativity. I forget how to play this game.
It would have been creativity
Alright.
or fun. And
He
we're both low.
destroys you.
I'm destroyed, like, yeah. Luckily for you, it does so in a figurative sense by tearing you apart with its incredible rhymes, which is pretty impressive, since the Griffin is only capable of making loud griffin noises. Look, Damien, it worked out, just like we planned. Someone challenged the Griffin to a rap battle, tapping into its powerful, dormant hip-hop abilities. Awesome! We're geniuses, Scott. Now we can be its managers and become rich. I always knew this plan was foolproof. And you, maybe next time you can do better than being musically streamrolled by our awesome hip-hop Griffin, lame ass. Whoa, you are not made for rapping. The toilet was saved, but your dignity was not so lucky. You lose +2 fun and 1 boldness, but I need those stats. Oh my god.
Just date Scott. Scott does not judge.
Jeez.
Scott is
Okay,
love.
let's see.
Look at how smart you are.
It's your turn, Senna.
I know. I'm
I
deciding.
can hear you suffer.
Dane, epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You ain't too sure. Woe is me, sigh. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there as I was standing here suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. Oh, this is that secret ending.
Oh.
They claimed I was mistaken
do it.
about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them this gift of the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I was told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously, it won't make the gesture even better as a personal touch-up. Toppings, caviar eel, chocolate covered sand crabs. I'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess. An elegant stenciled card with their sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs.
So charming!
Oh yes, how better to show that I am truly making an effort to get to know them in the most personal of puzzles. I shall do their names in beautiful calligraphy print, their fears in gold leaf, and I shall adorn their compromising nudes with adorable glitter stickers. I may have been misunderstood before, but how could you anyone misunderstand this kind gesture? Take the omelet and make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was. With a kiss on the cheek, Miranda hands you the omelet and waves you on your way. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. I like the little exclamation marks.
Lucky bastard.
Oof.
You're like, I'm last. Dang it.
The die is cast.
How do we progress?
You hit like enter or click the thing.
I think you need to click enter. Yeah.
I have clicked enter.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my mouse goes ever so slightly out of the box at the end.
Sweet.
Oh well. Good luck.
You arrive at your chosen table to
Rochambeau.
find that Miranda has locked one of her eating serfs in an iron maiden. You're in phase, but calculus is very phase. Friend Miranda is unlocking your unpaid intern in a spike-filled sarcophagus. Unethical. Unethical? Unethical. Adjective. Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles?
If I ever use the words Rochambeau, Chief, it's because of the Hamilton musical.
thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden teacher. Error! Warning, friend statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. Oh, quick set Miranda straight or set calculus or cricket. What's this calculus? Disagree with Miranda? Looks like it's disrespectful prison time for someone else too. Miranda, let's punish your surf in a different way. Say by giving her a frowny face sticker with really aggressive glitter. I'm sorry, I gotta side with Miranda, calculus.
My knight in shiny armor.
Right you are, Mr. Midnight. Luckily, I always keep the second Iron Maiden on hand for emergencies. An Iron Maiden is an ineffective form of punishment for me, as I am made of steel and do not require sleep or freedom. However, I understand that punishing me is important to you, so I will attempt to appear upset. Engage. Oh no, please. No! I am punished. That's more like it. Maybe you'll think twice before disagreeing with me in the future. I think trillions of times per second, but for the sake of simplicity, yes, I agree to think at least twice. Calculus remains in the Iron Maiden for the rest of lunch. He doesn't seem to mind, and you get some alone time with Miranda. Nice.
Let's go.
Another noon, another psychopath enabled.
I was going for Liam, right? There's only
you were.
pairs? That's actually...
That's
this is rare.
That's because it's second term and there's more characters.
I know, but even in like second term runs, like the shop is always there.
The shop isn't always there.
No?
It's only sometimes there. It's just randomly put together people.
I am confused, but okay. As you approach your chosen table, you see Liam carefully framing his artfully arranged jelly dessert for a transcendent food. When FOODPIC, ride those picks to victory.
Freaking
What? What does that even mean? When I say food, you say pick. Food. No. Food. Stop. 2, 4 picks, 8 food. Do we appreciate food picks? Food picks. Go! Cease these incessant chanting this instant. What? I'm just trying to help. You take the best food pick. You've been trying to take this food pick for like 20 minutes now. You gotta snap a pic so you can eat your tasty food. I don't eat, Scott. I only order this food so I can take pictures of it. And you're not helping.
Oh, bro.
I know. My cheerleading isn't good enough. What I need is a cheer partner to take me to the next level. No, what you need is a swift kick in the... But it's too late. Scott already chosen you as his cheer partner. Now it's time. Now it's up to you. What the two of you will do. Let's see. Liam's food picks are art, so we've got to use art to cheer for him. The quiet art of mime. You lead Scott in a totally artistic, totally silent mime cheer that involves an invisible rope, an invisible dog sled, and an invisible hot dog buffet. You eventually leave Scott trapped inside a tiny box and move with Liam to another table. Scott, no! Thanks for saving me from that. True food photography, or as I call it, les photographies des aliments, cannot be rushed. Are you sure he's okay there in that box? Silent cheering Scott. You're pretty sure he's fine. You let him out at the end of lunch, and he licks your face. But most importantly, Liam tags you in a triumphant food pic. Is this for real?
Sure.
The boy.
Strange. You could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it.
Noob.
Psst, hey, loser. Down here.
Hey, boo!
It says Polly and Damien hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here, and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here! Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under federal jurisdiction. Jurisdiction?
Jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction. Okay. International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crime tribunal. Worth it, vote, right? Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from Buskill, the bear over there.
Rude. I
Decided
take
to
that
go
as a
so you
personal
don't-
insult.
Hide behind diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both princes of hell, right? Not me. I'm not. I'm not even a prince of hell. Princess of hell is probably what it said. Guess you should have thought of that before being born a commoner. Yes. Fucking peasants. I wasn't born, Damien. I was died. Well, die better next time. I'll try to keep that in mind when I'm being tried at Fairy Tale Court for neglect munchkinside. Yeah, that's the word. Great, let me know how it goes. I'm off to crush an orphanage and get away with it, cause I'm royalty later. Alligator. After the orphanage crushing, Damien takes you out for ice cream. Sweet, literally.
Aw.
Let's
Oof.
trade places. There you go. You're first now.
That's right.
Aren't you glad?
Yeah.
Someone hit enter. Yeah, okay.
You
Guess,
really should have thought about that before becoming peasants.
I wanna be more fun. Oh yeah!
I'd honestly just give up on fun, but...
The day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. New game plus 2 fun. You're partnering your ass off with Zoe, Damien, and Liam when a holy throwing knife almost hits you in the face. You look up, and oh, of course, it's the Slayer. She's sitting in the upper branch of a big tree, and she won't stop throwing deadly magic items. Cut that shit out. Can't you see I'm just trying to party? How am I supposed to mosh with your stupid projectiles everywhere? Seriously? What obtuse pathology possesses you to perpetually violate our bodily autonomy? What a sentence.
Oh, a critical hit.
Hi, Dodger.
Dodger? Yeah, that is
Dodger's
Dodger.
voice.
Oh, that's Dodger. That's great. Hi, Dodger. Clip that. Hi, Dodger. Okay, what? He said, why the fuck won't you stop throwing stuff at us? Oh, well, definitely not because I have a crush on one or more of you, and violence is the only way I know how to express affection. As unhealthy as that may be.
See, it's just Dodger.
Yeah.
You have a crush? Oh man, this is totally going in my fanfic.
This isn't principle.
What? No, gross! The real reason I'm here is that I'm planning to enter a high-level dungeon on Monday, but I don't have enough XP. So if you all wouldn't mind getting killed by me real quick, it would really help me level up. If you could just suggest a better way for the Slayer to gain experience, maybe she's leave you guys alone for a while. But what to suggest? Have you tried getting an internship at the mega corporation? I hear they pay in experience. Or you haven't had much success hunting us so far. Maybe you need to target some lower level monsters. Have you heard of spooky kindergarten?
Oh no. Oh no.
Whoa, your adventure pal.
Yes! Kindergarten? You say? I certainly have a height advantage. This can bring Clark as well.
It's over, Anakin.
And kindergartners are idiots. They never outwit me.
All monsters must die.
All monsters must die. Plus they've got a pretty high respawn rate, since I wouldn't have to wait for them to grow up. Wait, what am I saying? This is wrong. I can't believe I'm even listening to you. You're trying to turn me into one of you. I can feel your...
You're just stuck.
I can feel your pernicious tendrils in my mind even now. I must flee or risk corruption. Oh, whoops. These tendrils were me. I was just trying to figure out who she was has a crush on.
Blushing.
Damn, boy. I'm impressed that you were willing to sacrifice an entire kindergarten just so we could party in peace. Oh, Tammy, now don't be so naive. They knew the Slayer wouldn't take the bait. It was nothing but a clever bluff. Oh yeah, totally, a very clever bluff. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
All right.
I would just like to say, Dodger, you're great. Keep streaming and do your great work.
Don't kill kids.
Don't kill people in kindergarten.
Don't love people until they die.
The day you spent on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain 2 money.
Oh, woe is me.
Alas and alack a day. Miranda throwing a hissing fit, must be Tuesday. So what else are you going to do? Study? Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shouldn't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school, but just today, Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+, and all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment, and then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade? Burst into tears, spiders hate tears. Stick a web of flies outside the principal's office when he goes out to eat. We sneak in to cheat. I don't know what these would be.
I guess one would be smart and one would be charming, but you know, this game, it could be anything.
Yeah. Yay!
So smart!
It
My
was
ladies and
smart.
Here are expert lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs. Indeed they don't, or are too terrified to object when they create a sticky, gooey web. Principal Giant Spider emerges to gorge on dung beetles that still smell of shit, which is apparently a thing spiders like. You and Miranda sneak into his office using the skills you learned in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into his files in no time. Oh, look at that! I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I'm very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, it might as well fill this thumb drive with top-secret school security footage. No reason. That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions. Just gain 3 charm and be cool.
And more creativity.
I like that seems on the level.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You tell everyone to call you... Oh well. The nickname is so awesome and inventive. And appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. We, the devs, dare you to act... No.
No.
I can't. It's impossible. The artists are finally leaving after the encore. Georg sitting the auditorium with everyone else. On your way out, you notice Liam in the last row, scribbling viciously in his notebook. This is so mainstream, so condescending. The actors were played by actors. There was no meta. Where is the angst of social media? Have you seen how that pale excuse for a thespian attempted to interact with viewers? And the language. Excuse me, but Thou and V are officially over once I turn in my notes. Obviously, you didn't enjoy this murder of theater itself. How dare you to fix this crime against art? The audience is the villain. Destroy them from the stage. Hack their personal media. Import the fires of hell. As they choke on brimstone and spam, you'll realize that they were the monsters all along. Or people like shit. Real costumes, cardboard boxes. Professional actors, giggling cheerleaders. Give Scott the leading role. Substitute
Scott
the
the
orchestra
leading
with
role.
dubstep and make it a musical.
I will give Scott the leading role.
I mean, one of these is gonna be creativity, right?
Yeah.
I think the top
I'm
one
gonna
is
go with
creativity.
giving Scott the leading role. Pray for me.
So bold!
Bold.
I expected it to be bold, so... I couldn't agree more. We can't let this indulgence slide. The play would be the worst disaster ever. It would drive the mainstream audience out of the theaters, so only true admirers remain. I will be an artistic reconquista. That wasn't the plan, but who cares? Theater is dead anyway. Could not agree more. Theater is dead, and we killed it.
Something happened to
Franbo, Franbo. Is there any
Quick, look
better
at the
way
stats.
to spend a Saturday night than hanging with 4 of your coolest friends?
Look at the stats.
And also Boy and Mr. Midnight are there as well. What's up, Senna?
Look at the stats before they won't let you.
Oh. Use your memory. Nope.
Damn it.
It is too late. The dulcet tones of death metal fill the air. Blood and fire raining down, falling heavy on this town. Shrieking devils come to say, seize the skull right from the day. As well as charming I Want song. I want to kill all the dissidents. I want to hear them screaming, flailing around on those. What's the words again? Oh, stakes to which they're tied for burning.
King Miranda.
So Eden gets up and openly opens her mouth, only to have a chorus of fruit plants fly out. From the applause she gets, though, it seems pretty popular. Or at the very least, more popular than Liam's choice. I will now recite the complete works of Franz Kafka backwards at triple speed over the sounds of sheep being slaughtered and spice up your life being played simultaneously. And now it's your turn to karaoke. You need to impress your classmates, and ever since you bombed that Mamma Mia open call by singing 8 bars of Natasha's Bedingfield, Unwritten, it's me! It's me! Up the octave. You've been a little skittish about your voice. It's time to distract them by breaking out the legendary ancient pop song, ABBA BCB, a pop song so complex that its rhyme schemes are said to be nigh incomprehensible to the untrained mind. It is a legendary duet that requires such mouth finesse that if done wrong, it can severely injure the singer's tongue. But who can be as reckless as you? All just for getting some of your classmates' figurative and maybe not so figurative ass. You must choose a karaoke partner for the ages. You must pick the boldest of the bold.
Oh no.
Who shall it be?
I have no idea who has more balls.
I mean, Boy F actually went for boldness at the start.
Right.
I don't know if that's because he was absolutely not bold.
I'm pretty bold.
Maybe not as fuck, but pretty bold. Yes! 9 boldness, good enough. Boy! I just like saying it. It's a good name. Damn, boy! You and Boy head to the bathroom for a quick warm-up. I have to say it like that. I apologize. I must. I do this because I must. For a quick warm-up, doing some thrills and scales. Everyone in there hates you, but you both know the importance of vocal health. This is followed by some tongue twisters, in which you and Boy grab each other's tongues and pull them as far out of your mouths as you can, tying them in knots before then entangling them. Once
okay.
you're... Don't. I know, I did that wrong, and it's... No homo. Once you're sufficiently warmed up, you and Boy ascend to the stage, take the mics, and begin your epic performance of ABABCB. It's spectacularly beautiful. A song that melts everyone's heart. Literally. Everyone's hearts melt and seep through their pores out of their skin and lay on the floor in a giant puddle. Luckily, that's during the second B section of the song, and part of the C bridge is ladling all the melted hearts into a bowl and feeding it back to the audience once more as soup. By the final B section, everyone's hearts have returned to their rightful place. Now, filled with love, admiration, and awe for Frambo and Boy, who gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. I
And the
am
rest?
I'm one creativity session away from dating Liam properly.
The rest is still unwritten.
The rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten. It's just me, though.
All right.
Yeah, I only have 4 boldness. Okay, good. Let's see,
Have mercy
she's
on
in
me.
the library, so back to charming.
Have mercy on me. That's a lot of charm, though.
It's,
Eh, 13 charm. Who
The match
cares?
isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain 2 charm. In the next round, you find yourself on a team with Zoe, Miranda, Dahlia, and the amalgam of fungus and fur that calls itself Violet and Tay. Gross. You're losing. I'll stop all these dodgeballs with my face! Yes, good. Stand in front of me so that nothing ruins my expertly coiffed hair. And Zoe, go over there and, I don't know, eat their brains or something? No can do, friendo. Too busy laughing at all this failure. imagining everybody naked, plus my popcorn's almost ready.
You're like a bad trip.
No, you're doing this all wrong. We can see so clearly what this team's problem is. Is it that we're bad at dodgeball? Of course not. It's that you're bad at relationships. It's so obvious. Dolly has the perfect sports body, but no understanding of tactics. I'll tactics you right in the mouth. Miranda's a natural leader, but her frail figure makes her unfit for team athletics. I wear my brittle bones with pride as proof of noble inbreeding. But if they were to fuse into a single being, they would be unstoppable. You know, you might have a point, Princess Muscles. Will you join your brawn with my brain? Sure, I can do that. I think I saw it on TV once. Time seems to freeze as Dolly and Miranda spontaneously burst into dance. They gyrate, sashay, and pirouette towards each other until Dahlia picks up Miranda and puts her on her shoulders.
Love is in the air.
It's just as we thought. The power of their love has made them unstoppable in the dodgeball court. They are obliterating the competition with a combination of keen strategic insight and raw muscularity. Want to draw fan art but can't look away. Yes, love really does conquer. Uh-oh. Hey guys, the game is over. We won. You can stop subjugating the other team now. I mean it. Hey, stop establishing a police state and ruling it with an iron fist. It's not what the gym is for. Oh jeez, they've gone mad with power. If we don't do something to separate them, we're doomed. Hell yeah, you're great if you should have you had your devious plan. You know they say three's a crowd and invite a third wheel to come ruin the fusion. Remind Miranda that if she really wants to follow Violet and Tate's advice, she should make sure to feed on her host's brain. Jesus Christ. I just want to ruin the fusion.
Are you for real?
Damn it.
You're not so creative. No.
What, so you think polyamory is destined to fail by its very nature? You must be right in the bedroom. All of you know that my pal, the Morrigan, has been in a committed threesome with herself for 10,000 years. As if love is meant to be shared between one parasite and one host, no more, no less. Anything else is a thin justification for emotional distance, not having your brain colonized by parasitic spores. Plus 3 is an odd number, someone's bound to feel left out. But what if it wasn't just 3? What if there were 4? Are you suggesting that Tate and I join the parent Dahlia fusion? All I'm saying is that I should not. Well, haha, I mean, we've never connected with anyone outside our host parasite bond. It could be quite a thrill. Oh wow, my spores are getting all squishy just thinking about it. No, we can't. We should. You can. You should. Oh, alright, freaky four-way, here we come. Violet and Tate charged to the fray and joined Mary and Dahlia's already imposing fusion. The addition of 2 more only makes them more powerful. They rule the gym with an iron fist. Everyone is pissed off at you for ushering in this new age of terror. They're all also pretty squiffed out by how Violet keeps moaning the whole time. Oof. You lose 2 charm in 1 fun. Well, that amounted to nothing.
Minnie couldn't hurt a fly. What are you talking about? Well, time to get those last 2 creativity points. You start improvising all your lines, and it's marvelous. You gain +2 in creativity. Oh, I love these outfits. Except Scott. But Scott's adorable, so whatever. He has a bird on his crotch. Don't make me think about it. Damien also has a bird on his crotch.
That's just A school.
Oof. You're about to rehearse the scene where Scott falls in the forest and only Damien and Liam are around to hear him when Dahlia comes storming in.
This is a takeover!
Aha, Damien! I hear that your wretched cowardice is now abated, and you are finally outfitted for battle. Let us settle our claims to the 8th circle of hell now, with Liam and this tree as our witness.
Hey!
I'm not a tree! I'm Scott! You might not have noticed, because I'm doing such a good job of being a tree. Indeed you are, and such a strong tree at that. Join me, Scott, in my conquest of the 8th circle. I could use a lieutenant, who is also a tree. I just want to go on record as saying that I do not support any of this. Ha! Luscious little Liam. I do not need your support on the battlefield. My scrumptious purple concubine. You can support me later. In the bedroom. Romantically. As in by having sex with me. Wink. Am I the only one at this school who takes theater seriously? We were in the middle of a scene. Yes, the scene of the crime. The crime I am about to do to you. And that crime is murder. Okay, first of all, murder isn't a crime. Second of all, we're not doing any of it right now. Then why are you outfitted for battle? This is a costume. My real battle armor is just 700 knives tied together with barbed wire. A likely story. Face me, coward. Ugh. All this drama is interfering with your theatrical production. You need to get Dahlia out of here. But how? If you want Damien, you'll have to go through me. This army of pissed Rottweilers. It sounds pretty bold. But Dahlia, this isn't really Damien. The real Damien was inside you all along.
That sounds awful.
I'm just going with this. So bold. What army of Rottweilers. You blow your dog horn, and 1,000 dogs burst in through the auditorium ceiling, all pissed off and ready to rumble.
What?
Wait. Those aren't dogs. Those aren't even animals. Oh no!
Oh, that's crazy!
They're attack helicopter! Well, you know what they say, one monster's dog is another monster's attack helicopters. The Rottweilers can identify as anything they want,
It's a
okay?
dog captor.
Dog copter! You're very good. Dogs unleash an onslaught of guided missiles at Dahlia. She has no choice but to retreat. Well, now rehearsal has truly been interrupted. Don't you mean truly interrupted? No. Look, normally I'd be pissed that we have to cancel rehearsal to rebuild the auditorium. But I just saw a lot of explosions, so I'm good. Damien is a simple demon, with simple tastes. You've got to admire that. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Sure.
Party!
Party in the back.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes fully crazy. At one point, Quan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel.
I
Stop and laugh at
love
him.
Juan, the small magical Latino cat. Sorry.
He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray!
Juan, no!
That moment that ends, the sound of masculine energy, if it had a sound, fills the air.
It's Damien LaVey, bitch!
Come at me, four-legged fuckwits! Look, bro, just stop hanging with our cousin, Scott, and we won't beat you up, okay? Shell cool, dude? No, it's not all cool. I'm going to hang out with that dumb mutt whenever I feel like it. Kinda because I like him, mostly because you can't control me. Scott, a wolf. He belongs with the wolf pack. What do you have that we don't? Muscles? We got those. Sharp teeth? We got those. Independent thought, maybe. That's it. Fireboy. We're sending you straight to hell. I mean, fine, bring it.
He was born.
Uh-oh. Damien's not exactly helpless, but this 4 against 1. Get in there and help a demon out.
Rap battle.
Guys, what are you talking about? Damien is a werewolf.
Whatever you do, don't rap battle again. You know how that ended up last
Yeah,
time.
that's definitely fun or creativity, and they're both low.
So charming. Alright. What? What do you mean Damien's a werewolf? No, he's not. No, I totally am. I mean, there's no full moon, right? No, right? Right. So, what are you when there's no full moon? Not wolves? Right. If someone was a wolf when there's no full moon, he'd be just a regular wolf. Or a wolf, which is a wolf that turns into another wolf when there's a full moon. Right, so werewolves are not wolves when there's not a full moon. Now then, tell me, what am I right now? Not a wolf. Exactly. What? Damien, bro, you were a werewolf all this time and you didn't tell us? How humble of you. Sure. Some might say I'm cocky because I only brag once every full moon. But wait, you're not the only one who's not a wolf right now. That means... Oh, fuck.
Everyone's a werewolf.
Everyone else might be a werewolf too. Look at Farah. She's not a wolf right now. So she could be a werewolf.
Could be.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Or Liam. Liam could be a werewolf. What? Look at that tree over there. That tree over there. That tree isn't a wolf right now. Maybe the tree is a werewolf. The tree gives no response to that assumption. May that mystery remains unsolved. Sorry, Damien. We gotta go. We need to find out who else is a werewolf. Glad to know you're one, Fuss. We're scheduled to smell each other's butt at 5 p.m. We hope you'll join. Damn, that was too stupid even for their standards. Those dumb mutts will probably figure it out eventually, but until then, now you won. We hope that one is one prom date. You gain +2 fun and 1 boldness.
That's pretty dope, Minnie. Usopp's great. Usopp is God. Don't at me. Frambo. Every time I read that name, I get happy.
Sweet.
All right.
Oh, look, Dahlia's here. Dahlia's.
You did not just do that, Chief. There will be consequences.
What? Miranda. Points. Miranda. Points.
I will do no such thing. You might like it.
I should.
Dolly. Dolly.
I lost a Miranda point, so I need a Miranda. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda? Isn't it obvious right here on my tray? Fish sticks! Oof. Yeah, Fish Stick Friday, isn't it great? It is not great, Scott. The fishery subjects is clearly the work of the air people. Air people? Yes. Do you not know of the air people, the merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news? Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read. What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason. But I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, haven't you heard Scout fish sticks make you worse at sports? They contain ball-droppable and ball drop. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. Ball droppable. Oh no, not flapping and ball droppable. Those are two of the worst ones. Do the air people want me to be bad at sports? Of course they do, Scott. The air people hate sports and sportsmen. It is one of the most loathsome things about them. Aside from their feathers and their socialism. Well then I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish stick Friday, more like fish stick Friday? Yeah, and I gotta go tell the rest of the wolf pack about this. Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda. Miranda gives you a most regal smile.
Let's go.
Propaganda. I guess if you're not going with Dahlia. Wait, Jasper's trying to romance Damien, right?
I think.
Yeah, so it'd be nice if you don't.
Yeah. Let's get the nice points.
You find Dahlia holding the twisted remains of what once might have been a fork. She snarls at you, welcomingly. That's an odd way to snarl. Thank double Satan you're here. I seem to have destroyed my fork by holding it with too much determination.
Not over.
I now face my salad completely unarmed, but you, Frambo, have the power to save me. Please lend me your fork in this time of need. I mean, it's just a fork. You hand yours to Dahlia. She accepted, as if it is an ancient and powerful weapon. The poets will remember this day. I can never truly repay you for aiding me in battle against salad. But I can try. I want to be in battle against salad. But not to eat it. Salad's gross. Please,
As I had
take
grapes
one
and
of my
salad.
weapons in trade. I insist. You were kind of looking forward to just eating lunch like a normal person. But a free weapon is free. You select the double blades of Apraxis, Doom of the Heavens, World Raviner, totally not cafeteria legal. Or the spoon. See, I don't
I think the first one.
I
was
don't
maybe, like,
want
4
boldness.
yeah.
I
But
don't want
you
boldness.
should
I
do
don't
this
care
one.
about boldness. So maybe this is... No, no! Not the spoon! Take my axe of face eating. Take the baleful scythe of baby murder. Take the gun that fires bad ideas, but please leave the spoon. You won't be deterred. You demand the spoon. Very well. You have been warned. Dahlia gives you her spoon. Is it the big spoon or the little spoon? You use it to eat soup. The soup grows eyes and teeth. You eat soup for 1,000 years. You get married to soup and sigh of a brood of soup children. Your name is soup. Your eyes are soup. Your teeth are soup. The soup eats you. The soup digests you. The lunch bell rings. You are yourself again. Probably. That was awesome. You gain plus for fun.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, okay.
That happened. And everybody clapped.
The
So,
cafeteria is an uncharacteristic turmoil. Ha 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 ha! Nah, it's always like this. Today the chaos comes in the form of a cafeteria-wide food fight. But the denizens of the table at which you sit are less than impressed with the crazy going on. Can someone take artsy photographs of the food in Louis? What?
what are you having problems with?
I can't read this sentence. I don't know why.
Can someone take artsy photographs of their food in lieu of eating it in peace without Larry the Lich taking it right out from under your nose to throw it at Brad Braddington?
Okay.
It might not
Well.
look like it, but the word is lieu.
Lou. Okay. Alright. Error.
French
This is not the
detected.
purpose of food according to previous data. Or is this a malfunction within my inner search engine? No, you're right. The true purpose of food is taking careful arrangement photos in an exhibitionistic ploy to make your peers jealous. This is also not the purpose of food, according to previous data. Besides, senseless violence disgusts me. I'm a pacifist. Running search for pacifist. Definition found. Yes, the sensation produced by my neural circuitry fits the definition of pacifism. I too am a pacifist. S in off decreases but S in off decrease it. Glad we agree. Now the only question is how to end this food fight. Oh, you got this one in spades.
Thinking noises.
I wonder. I don't want to pick creative, but they might both be.
It's
You
lunch,
don't want
so
it
you're
to
just
be-
picking whatever character you want.
Yeah, there's no stat check, Jasper, because it's on the lunch table.
Ah, okay.
So, do you want to romance Liam or Calculus?
Well, Damien, but he's somehow not in this conversation.
I guess he wasn't actually.
That is very
part of it.
unfortunate for you.
So this doesn't really matter. Seem legit.
Wait, doesn't introducing another belligerent into the conflict directly contradict the tenets of pacifism? Searching for common enemies to spooky high students. Please, maybe don't do whatever you're about to do. Enemy found. The common enemy of all spooky high school students is test anxiety.
Not the Slayer.
Oh no, boy, what have you unleashed? But it's too late to turn back now. Calculester careens through the cafeteria, accosting belligerent classmates and testing them. You Cyclops, who is poised to throw a turkey drumstick. What is the capital of Albania? Is it A. Pula, B. Megalbania, C. Tirana, D. Snake Snack, or E. All of the above? No, Calculester, we must not become the monsters we seek to destroy. You swamp creature currently pouring soup on a leprechaun. Your test result. Leprechaun? What are all these words, man? I can't.
Just go for it. Just go for it.
Your test results are in, and you are not going to like them. That's right, you have chlamydia. You have become deaf, destroyer of self-confidence. And you, cursed mummy slapping a man-sized centipede with 2 pieces of pizza. You have failed your emissions test. You are no longer licensed to be a motor vehicle. That will have no outcome on their life whatsoever, but she still seems extremely anxious about it. Calculester whirls through the cafeteria like an analytical hurricane, testing everyone in sight. Soon you witness an occurrence. Hitherto unheard of at Spooky High. Everyone leaves the cafeteria to study.
Oh no.
Students studying. We have truly worked a miracle this day. Yes, but at what cost? To our souls. Whatever souls are fake anyway. All that matters to you is that Calculester is totally giving you the pixelated eye. Okay, well.
Random. It's okay. Just be you.
I'm last again?
You know what they say.
Let's go.
Good guys finish last.
Huh.
But that makes no comment about who finishes first. What do I still want?
You're so well-rounded, dude. You have everything.
Does anyone want either creativity
I'm
or
gonna need
smarts?
last minute money.
You're gonna need money?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Let's see. I guess if I go for creativity and I fail my check, then I still have enough smarts and creativity. Achievement unlocked! Monster from the musical.
Aww.
Wow.
It's probably from going to the auditorium a bunch of times in a row.
I actually only went to the auditorium for the first time playing this game.
Thanks for giving me the achievement.
Oh, you also unlocked it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That day while rehearsing, you do a terrific job. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Anyway, you check your converter app. It seems 7 roses equal 2 creativity points. Sweet! 11, 11, 11, 9, 11. Afterwards, Liam walks up to you extremely nonchalantly. It's ridiculous how little he cares about this walk. After considerable thought, I've come to the conclusion that you're not a complete poser. And seeing as I could use a partner for my tragically hip late-night excursions, consider yourself invited. Tonight, 3 a.m., I am sure you'll have no trouble coming up with an appropriately underground destination. I mean, it's not like I don't know any cool places to go or anything. I just want to give you an opportunity to prove yourself. Liam vanishes in a cloud of mist and angst. You've got 12 hours to choose the trendiest spot nobody's ever heard of. The most exclusive new nightclub, Asterix. Or the hottest, most underground nightclub of all, the Earth's core. I'll go with Asterix. Enough creativity, woo! My entire game has led up to this moment, guys. You meet Liam in front of Asterix at precisely 3:18 a.m. Being on time is for posers. It's a nightclub. It's a club so exclusive, even you haven't heard of it before. You had to snag an invite from a time-traveling version of yourself from the future. Metropolis's hottest, hippest club is a satanic diaper orgy inside a decommissioned ravioli factory run by mice who love disco. Liam takes one look at the magnificent entryway, made of a stolen whale carcass, the concept of entropy, and his jaw drops. Asterisk! I thought it was a myth. I heard rumors that they've got everything here. Used cribs, police brutality.
Oh no, not in this political climate.
It's just New York, isn't it? The entire frozen food aisle from a discount supermarket. My god, they've even got a downstairs sup dungeon where you can relax in a human jacuzzi. It's New York.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty cool, I guess. In case you were wondering, a human jacuzzi is when you sit in a circle while a bunch of naked people spit hot water at you. New York.
All right.
Menuplus.
Well, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
420 back.
Yeah.
The day you spend some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker, you deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain
Super Benito, bro.
That's a lot of money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money.
Their chest hair looks like 666.
Oh my, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. I hope someone can share my joy. My great Aunt Sea Monster, Unholy Terror, Mick Kraken Face O Cthulhu has just received an award for her work with shipwrecks. She's now one of their leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the Postal Service will go near her lair for fear of their lives. Oh, if only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this important and time-sensitive missive. Why is a letter of congratulations so time sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because of, well, you see, it's that these are very special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory for herself, you know. Just get her the letter. There's something fishy about this request, but you never let that stop you before. You come up with a foolproof plan. Hire Scuba, the underwater taxi service, to deliver the letter for you. Dynamite the toilet, dive into the sewer, and swim there yourself.
So wealthy.
With just a touch of a button, you're able to call a scuba driver to your school. You give him very specific instructions as to the latitude and longitude, but conveniently leave out the part about the sea monster. A few days later, you see the fruits, demur, of your labor. Oh, you wonderful person! The letter reached Great Aunt Sea Monster, Unholy Terror, McCracken Face Okazulu with no problem. And she was ever so grateful for the delicious midnight snack. She said she would act on the letter immediately. Act on the congratulations that I sent by thanking me, which she did. So it's all over, neatly wrapped up now. Nothing further happening here. Yep, seems entirely legit. Great on Sea Monster, Unholy Terror, McCracken Face Okazulu gained a crunchy victim of gig culture, and you gained 3 charm. Nice.
Sure.
Nah.
That was very successful. Jesus. I'm breaking
Here we are again, mending trousers.
It's a jacket.
Irrelevant! That day you skipped
Irrelevant.
class, intending to spend the term in the bathroom. But you encountered 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiot scenarios they've prepared you for. By the time you got to the bathroom, you've totally gained +2 boldness. Afterwards, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder. Hey asshole, go to hell. Like literally, my house is in hell, and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it.
We're all getting dates.
Only one problem: in order to get there, you kinda gotta damn your immortal soul. So how about it? What crimes against God and men will you commit so we can hang out?
Oh god, that's charming as hell. You have more boldness.
I think this one
Welcome
is.
to the stream killer.
I think this one is bold,
Yeah, and you have more
and I think this one is charm.
Yeah.
Go for the bold option.
Ah yeah, the old nuns under a lawnmower prank. Classic! Let me know if you need to borrow my lawnmower. It's got monster truck wheels and a grenade launcher. These days you can never be too careful when you're mowing down nuns. You know, they're starting to carry nunchucks. What is the world coming to? With the help of Damien's nun-mower, you're able to give a whole convent of nuns, even if they are all black belts in ninjutsu. You can +2 fun and +1 money from the collection plate.
It's
Nice.
time to pick, guys. Where's Liam? There we go. There we go. Puns are great. Da da da.
That's cute.
What's up?
Let's go.
My heart beats. Prom? That's so kitsch and cliche that it's actually hip. Yeah, let's go to prom together. What a retro thing to do, right? I can wear a tuxedo and everything. It's gonna be wonderful,
How ironic.
but in an ironic way.
You're not bad.
Prom night was beautiful.
God bless
For
prom.
once, Liam seemed relaxed without feeling the need to act cool. He put all his mysterious posing aside and told you a bit about the time he spent as part of the coven and about when he was a in a K-pop band. You
can
told
see
him
that.
you admired that about him, how he has no issue trying new things, as wacky as they might sound. He smiled and told you that when you're immortal, you need to explore life to its fullest. Always be eager to discover new things you might like. Then he said, "Do you know what? Coming to prom with you has turned to be a new thing I seem to like. Very much."
Aww,
Aww.
wholesome. I love Liam.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? Burning stuff and committing murder might be badass, but nothing is as badass as following your heart and believing unapologetically in love. Let's do this. Let's live our lives with zero regrets. Prom, here we go.
Love is metal.
Ha! Gay.
Prom night was crazy intense. At one point, a classmate of yours criticized how Damien is always getting into fist fights, for which Damien punched him, starting yet another fist fight. You joined in and fought it with him back to back. It was a super sexy
Choreographed.
fight. Choreographed fight. And you ever exchanged trusting glances while watching over each other's backs. And that wasn't the only time. That night you took care of Damien's rear. Wink.
All right.
Prom? Sure, how can I say no to my beautiful accomplice? What do I mean by accomplice? I mean, it was clear all this time, right? I stole some eggs from that sea monster, then my serfs cooked an omelet, and you took pictures of the water polo team eating it? And remember when we totally stole the addresses of the whole team from Principal Giant Spider's computer? Such good times! Then it was just a matter of delivering the pictures and the addresses to the sea monster, who by my calculations will soon be hunting all of those unpolite peasants down. They rejected me, and I am sure it has always been clear that you do not reject Miranda Vanderbilt, so in a way it was sort of all on them, right? It has been so sweet of you, my charming knight in shining armor. Damn. You feel a bit bad, both for being an accomplice to multiple manslaughter and for feeling weirdly aroused by Miranda's ruthlessness. But love is blind, so a date it is. You have a delightful evening, and in the end, isn't that what counts? Isn't it? By the end of it, Miranda even invites you to her house to show you the corpses of the water polo team, which she's had stolen from their funerals.
No one messes with
You're still troubled
Miranda
by the fact that
Vanderbilt.
kind of excites you, but obviously Miranda isn't troubled about being excited by a successful, merciless vendetta. So you end up celebrating your victory and feasting over what's left of her enemies.
Wow.
Most likely to start a cult. Oh, is it because you're really charming? Is actual fire an acceptable option for a cult?
Oh my gosh.
10 new events, 14 new outcomes, 1 secret ending.
Was Miranda's the secret ending?
Miranda was a secret ending, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Now it's time for the best part. The Polaroid. Well, Polaroids.
Damien became an interior designer specializing
Miranda-
in portrait machines.
oh.
Go on.
Do we all want to say our lines too?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. And then last month Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already, although you don't see her complaining about it. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Okay.
Busta, you wanna go?
After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens, and it was wonderful. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. And be sure Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Rana got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. but you don't see her complaining about it. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seems larger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
For me, it's Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. Damien became an interior designer. Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job. He now designs Instagram filters. For those 2 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life. We were young and unafraid. Enjoy the Polaroids. And the very, very soft music in the background.
Aww.
I should
Directed by
probably
Jesse
turn it up
Cox.
louder later. Aw, I'm so sad that the prince never showed up.
Yeah.
I was
There's a
so
lot of
ready.
Dahlia and a little bit of Tate.
I was so ready.
Your body was ready. I have all the fan art now.
This character was made for me.
I'm still jealous of the Monster Sonas page. I want to be in there.
You
So,
also
who-
want your own monster zone.
But who actually
have
binge
to.
watches The Office?
A lot
I
of
know,
people.
right?
I mean,
My
come on.
brother did.
Your brother is awful. You should feel
We
bad.
like Dean.
There's so many good shows, and what do? You binge watch
You
The
binge
Office.
watch The Office. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. After the final Polaroid, I will call it quits for today. Find someone I can raid. Probably Stubo again. Just because he's available.
And I'm just gonna end it.
Everyone who watched, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Stay awesome. Much love.